Hello, everybody. My name is Shanti Das, and welcome to Lived Experiences, where we discuss powerful health stories and moments. Today, I am joined by a heart health champion. She's a mother, a fighter, and an advocate who has turned her shocking heart failure diagnosis into a mission of advocacy. Welcome to Lived Experiences,
Thank
Marian.
you for having me.
I am just so honored to have you here. I have a new friend in Columbus, y'all.
Yes.
And we are here live at Uplift Her. This is so exciting, and so many great people here in Columbus, Ohio. I want to shout out the African American Wellness Agency. I want to shout out everybody at Uplift Her, Pamela Gregory, and I want to obviously shout out my partners, Johnson & Johnson and My Health Can't Wait. So you ready to get into it? Because I really want to hear your story.
Thank you.
So my first question for you, Marian, is let's start with the moment that everything changed. What were some of the signs where you knew something just really didn't feel right? What happened?
It started off with fatigue.
Okay.
And as a woman and a career woman and a mother, you're used to being tired.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what was going on. I thought it was a regular day. I needed a vacation.
Mm-hmm.
But, that escalated. It became extreme fatigue. And then one day, I got off the elevator and lost my vision for about 30 seconds.
Wait, what?
I lost my vision.
Like you couldn't see
I
anything?
couldn't see anything.
Oh, how scary.
I was frightened. And that prompted my first visit to the doctor. I said I had to get some answers. I know I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
Then losing the vision is totally not normal. So I knew something was really wrong.
Oh my gosh. And you were dismissed by several doctors, I read. And unfortunately, we hear that a lot, right, with women. How did that impact your advocacy, and what happened after that?
Yeah, so that impacted my advocacy because I think it's important for women to know that don't take no for an answer. Mm-hmm. If you're not feeling well, that's not normal, and you need to find the reason why. Mm-hmm. So going through that, I just tell every woman to listen, if a doctor doesn't give you an answer, find another one.
Yeah.
Okay. If you have to keep going, find another one.
That's right.
All right. But don't take no for an answer because you deserve to feel well. So I make sure that I tell everyone you deserve to feel well every day that you wake up. I went through 4 doctors and the 4th doctor is the one that diagnosed me.
And what were you diagnosed with?
I was diagnosed with peripartum cardiomyopathy. That's an enlargement of my heart due to my pregnancy.
Gosh.
Yeah. So it sent me into heart failure about 6 months after having my daughter.
So you didn't know anything like this was going on while you were pregnant?
No, not at all.
Are you kidding me?
No, not at all. I didn't know anything. I just knew I didn't feel well.
Right.
And I went from doctor to doctor to doctor to doctor asking why. And I heard, you're young, you're healthy. You don't need to worry about that. There's nothing in your family history. Mm-hmm. But that's not a good enough answer for me. So I kept going until someone gave me answers.
Thank goodness that you did that. And what was that recovery journey like for you?
Yeah. So my recovery journey, it was like a holistic approach. So I had medication, a low sodium diet, exercise once I was healthy enough to exercise again.
Okay.
But, when I was in the hospital, I was admitted to the hospital for 2 weeks. And my cardiologist said, hey, Marian, how's the stress in your life? And I never considered that stress would be the thing that would trigger an illness. And I had a high stress life. I had 4 children. I was married. I had a full-time career. And I realized
because you work for the sheriff's office.
Yes, I work for the sheriff's office. And I knew that, going to work every day, I was still going to work until I was admitted to the hospital.
Okay.
So I knew no, stress is a real thing for me. So in addition to the treatment plan of my cardiologist, I said I need to see a therapist and unpack some things and get my life, and get my life in order. Okay. And make sure I made time to put myself first.
That's right. So you went right into my next question about stress. Can you tell me now how you practice self-care and reclaim your health in this day and age?
Yes. Listen, every day I wake up, first of all, I'm grateful and thankful for being here.
You are.
I live intentionally. I'm present with my children. I think before I always felt like a good mom, but I knew that my mind was racing with different things that I had to do, to-do lists, task lists.
Right.
It's like, no, when I'm in this moment with them, I'm present.
Yes.
And also, no has been a superpower for me.
Yes. Listen, I tell people, no is a complete sentence.
No is a complete sentence. You don't.
Yes.
There's nothing else I have to say. I can't do it for
That's
you.
right. That's right.
So I lean on my tribe. I lean on my support system, and sometimes I just have to say no. I can't do it. So that's been very helpful.
Woo.
As far as
I respect you for that.
it's hard. It's hard.
Yes, it is. Okay, we only have 2 more questions. One of my next to last questions is: what advice do you have for women and mothers experiencing symptoms while taking care of newborns or experiencing postpartum?
Yeah, I think that women sometimes want to be superheroes, and we are in our own right.
Wear that cape.
Yes, we wear that cape.
Yep.
But sometimes you have to say, "Hey, I need help. I'm not feeling well. I need rest."
Right.
And if you have people around you that will support you, lean on your circle of influence. Lean on your tribe.
You gotta let community in, right?
Let that community, right? And also make sure when you go to the doctor, you're going in there informed. So if someone doesn't give you the answer that you listen, ask more questions.
Yes.
Can we run more tests? You have to advocate for yourself and make sure that you're showing up for yourself, because it's the difference between life and death sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's great advice. And my last question, because we asked everyone this about partners with Johnson & Johnson and their My Health Can't Wait platform. So my question for you is, why can't your health wait?
Yeah, my health can't wait because I have 4 little ones that are depending on me. They wake up smiling. They give me my motivation to keep going.
That's right.
And I have to show up for them. And by showing up for them, I'm showing up for myself as well.
Absolutely. Well, you are so inspiring.
Thank you.
And I'm so glad you're okay. And, God bless you and your family. And you've inspired me today. And I know this conversation is going to inspire so many others.
Yes, absolutely. And listen, advocate for your health, ladies.
Thank you
Thank
again.
you.
Y'all, you have been tuned into Lived Experiences. I am your host, Shanti Das, with the amazing Marian Dancy sharing her journey and her story. Make sure to tune in and check us out at myhealthcan'twait.com.